Welcome to Winter Street Media. We're about to interview the fuck out of Bucolic. Alright, let's start this out then. So talk to us about your Glowworm project. That was the last thing you've released?
I released a single.
Oh, Unconscious Color, right?
Yep, that's it. Released that in, I think that was the beginning of June. But the Glowworm I released, or just Glowworm, I released in April. That was my most recent EP. It's 5 songs. I kind of wanted to try something in a slightly different direction from my first EP, a bit of rope swing, and yeah, what do you want to know?
So what do you think happens after we die?
It's a good question. I've thought of that a lot.
Is there a light at the end of the tunnel?
I think there might be. I think that just looking at life around us, a lot of things die and are cycled back in, and I don't know if we're reincarnated or if we go to heaven or hell or whatever you want to call it. 21 virgins or however many.
Do you want to be a dad someday?
No.
No?
I don't want kids. I love kids, and I have 2 younger brothers, and I assume one of them will probably have kids, and I really enjoy kids. I think they're great, but I don't personally want them. And luckily, my girlfriend doesn't either, so we want to have a bunch of dogs.
Cool.
I love
Right
dogs.
on. Some fur babies.
Hell yeah.
So how did you get linked up with the people at St. Joe's? Because I know the first time I saw you was when you played in the quad with I want to say Houseplant, and there was somebody else.
Kodiak Park.
Yeah.
I love both those bands.
Yeah, and then I had obviously met you later at their formal party, but I understand that you performed there a couple times.
Yeah, I performed at Greenhouse, the Bathhouse, and I think that's it. I played there and then the quad, like you said. But originally I played a show with Kodiak Park upstairs at Kung Fu Necktie, and
Oh, nice.
Dylan was there taking pictures for Kodiak Park because they've been friends with them for a while, I guess. And my friend Ray, who is also a photographer, does amazing work. I guess he just got to talking to Dylan because he saw him taking, pictures or whatever, and they started bullshitting, and then Ray said, hey, these guys really liked your set, that, you should talk to them after the show.
So, as far as making it though, you do have a leg up over most people trying to do this with how your song Dendroid has shown some success. You peaked at like 32,000 monthly listeners there.
Yeah.
When you dropped that project, were you surprised to see that? Did you expect to get because it happened fairly quickly, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it happened overnight. I mean, I love the whole networking and promotion aspect of it. Like, I try not to be annoying, but it's kind of fun, like the chase of trying to find different blogs and people who might be interested in my stuff who are willing to promote it. I get a kick out of trying to solve that puzzle and find the right people, but I don't even know how that happened. I think like maybe some smaller blog shared it or something, and somebody at Spotify got it and put it on one of their fresh finds playlist, and like I woke up and it was like 28,000 people listened to it. So it's crazy. It's crazier than anything I ever thought could have happened with my music. So
what is one song that you've written that means the most to you personally, that may not be your most popular song or you get the best feedback on, but one that really resonates with you on a personal level more so than your other music?
I'd say this song's gotten, like, compared to the other ones, it's gotten a fair amount of listens and online and whatnot, and I think people tend to like it. But I'd say Great Miles Old was a song I wrote, not to get too deep with it, or I don't know, whatever, I'm pretty much an open book, but I've battled a lot of hard times in my life. I've been really fortunate in a lot of ways, but I've battled depression and anxiety, and really really kind of messed up head for a number of years, and I've dealt with that in a lot of messed up ways and had a lot of fucked up results. And from like 13 to 22, I had a lot of pain, and I went down a lot of avenues that hurt, and you know, I just was really went through a lot of shit. And Great Miles Old really sums up everything I'd been through, and I wrote that song at a time where I was really starting to turn a corner and have a different outlook on life. So that sort of like encompasses what I've been through and like the transition into who I am today. So I think that one means the most to me.
If you had to be a fruit, what kind of fruit would you be? What do you see yourself embodying?
And why?
And why? That's a good question. Never thought about it. I think I would be an apple, because I like orchards, and there's all different types of apples, and they're all unique.
And you get to live on a tree with all your boys.
Or I could be in a pie,
Oh,
Or it could be a pie.
oatmeal,
Very
whatever.
cool.
Very diverse.
Any certain kind of apple, or just like all the apples?
Uh,
You are all the
I
apples.
wish I could be all the apples. I love Honeycrisp and Granny Smith. Those are my go-tos. Granny
yeah,
Smith
honey,
is shit.
can't go wrong with a honey crisp. Though.
Pink
That's
Lady.
my favorite.
They're all good. I'm not really into Red Delicious. They're kind of mealy, but that's gonna like lose a lot of fans.
Alright. Yeah, I gotta break for a second. I gotta take a dump so bad. Burritos with Bucolic, boy.
Got that juju, got that super soak. I hit that she a Fifi, honey, Kiki, she eat my dick like you.
Yo, we were chilling out here.
Been chilling out here for a while. We had no idea he was already here.
Subscribe below or whatever.
Or like our video or don't, whatever.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.